Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Crimson Farrell. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be doing episode 6 of the Middle Game Guide. So there's actually an account of a buddy here in the guild that I wanted to show you guys first. Lush B, really a very cool guy. He's 42 days in. I can show his profile in a little bit here, but he has one, two, we're not going to count Veramos, but because he's free to play in F5, but he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. He has 21 Nat 5s. I don't know if he has anything in storage, but look at all this amazing stuff, like Rakan, like the Druids are great, Rakan's great, Hathor's great, the Art Masters are fantastic. Praha got a buff, she's great. There's a lot of good Nat 5s on this account. Perna, Feng Yan, Leica, like these are really very strong units. And he's building a dot team too, but he's only 42 days in. And he is talking to me about how he doesn't feel like he's making any progression. And I don't think he's doing badly at all. He has the dot team built with Lucian. He's got a best time of 52 seconds. I don't think he's worked too much into this stuff. I think he's basically just looking at Giants right now, getting some runs together. But when you've got 21 Nat 5 sitting there, and this is a lot of new players now, I don't know if Comtuous turns the rates up even more. Like, that was always a thing for the last 8 years. People have been like, the rates are definitely turned up for new players. That's why you see at level 15 with an LD Nat 5, or 2 LD Nat 5s, because 1 LD Nat 5 is probably just re-rolling. I think a lot of the people that say, oh, I'm just new to the game, how do I use this, and it's a dark unicorn, I think they're just trolling. That or they're really just that lucky, but I mean, a lot of new players are getting a ridiculous amount of Nat 5s. Back in the day, it was 2 a year. I think it was pretty much typical for people. But now, I'm 134 days in myself, and I've got over 1,000 scrolls just sitting there. 3 Transcendents, a bunch of LDs and Legendaries, a bunch of stones. Like, it's just crazy the way the game has changed. And I think it's kind of a detriment to new players. That's why I did this account where I don't summon anything. I don't have to worry about building every little Nat 5 for this, or this. And it's still pretty hard for me. I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing all week. I should get this going first. I do have a secret dungeon open for her, and I need skill ups, so. Yes, this is what I've been doing all week. I used my Forbidden Evolution scroll on Jubel. I just summoned him, used it right on him. He's a fantastic unit. You don't have to use it for him, but I would strongly recommend using it for something like a 3-star monster that you know you're going to use for something, or even a Lulu, a 2-star monster. Please don't use it on Nat 5s. I know people already have, just from this event, used it on Nat 5s. It's a profound waste. You're already there. You only have to make 5 units of fodder, and that's a lot of work anyway, to get that Nat 5 up to the 6-star level. Don't waste the time using, it's just a waste of a resource. You're just increasing the amount of farming time you have for something else that you're going to use anyway. So use your 5-star or your 6-star Forbidden Evolution scrolls on stuff that's like 2-star, 3-star that you know for sure you're going to use. And Jubel is completely filthy. I watched my Lucian team get shredded by him in Arena. I wasn't even that mad, because after I looked at him, decreases the chances of receiving critical hits by 50%. So even if the unit is at 100%, it's immediately 50% or less crit rate the unit is going to have. If it's a light unit, potentially it could have 65% crit rate. Still a pretty high chance to miss, with 35% of the time you're going to be missing a crit. When you get hit with a non-critical hit, you will get 30% attack bar. I don't know if that is for multi-skills too, like if a Fran hits him and doesn't crit 3 times in a row, if he gets 90% attack bar. If he does, that seems wildly broken. That might need to be scaled back if that's the case. If you guys know, please leave a comment. But he's very strong, and then decreases the cooldown time of each skill when you're attacked. So he can provoke and do damage every single time that he moves. He can build this up to a 3-turn provoke, just completely lock down an entire unit. This one decreases defense, but I think most of the time you're just going to be using this because they're just going to hit you anyway, and you're going to get the provoke back up. So he's really very strong. Excited to build him. But this is the other stuff I have here. And this is why I showed Lush's account at the beginning of the video, because even as just a free-to-play player, I have about 50 6-stars that I have to make before I can even summon any scrolls. Because I have multiple 4-star free-to-play units that I want to build. I have Windy, Water Kung Fu Girl, Hua, and Clara. I have those ones. I'm pretty close to getting them. I need like 10 more pieces for each. I think I need 20 for Hua. But that's 4 more units, 4 more 4-star units. I need a 6-star. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's 3, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16. I might do another Jubel. That might be 17. That might be 17 there. And I already have 25, 26, 27, 28. I have a 6-star Frankenstein in storage. So I have 28 already made, and I need to do about 20 more. 20 to 22, because I'm getting a 5-star as well. So I have at least 50 more 6-stars that I have to do before I can summon anything. I've popped an XP booster like 3 times this week. I'm trying hard to get this stuff 5-starred and then up to the 6-star level, but it really is a ton of work. It's super tedious. I'm like brain dead about it. Just insane levels of farming I have to do to get all this stuff done, and then I have to get runes for it. I need to get all this stuff done, and then I need to get determination runes on the Karos so that they can get faster, so that the Dragon's team works better. And then after that, I have to farm all of the runes I need. I need Violent for these two. This is just for BJR5. I don't think I have to 6-star her, but I think it's fine if you do. I don't know. I'll have to look into this particular one. But these two are just for general use. So yeah, they need to be fully skilled up. I have the skill ups here for these ones, and I think most of the skill ups for these two. One of these is not getting skilled up all the way. Probably this one, because this one I want to get the cooldown time down. I just don't have enough Frankensteins. I had to farm like 40 of them, or no, 40 to 50 of them for these to be done, because I have 2 of those max skilled back when they had the bulldozer event. But yeah, it's a ton of skill up farming, and just a ton of farming in general in scenario. So yeah, I'm relatively close to getting these ones up to the 5-star level. I need to farm up some coppers and some Laurens and some bulldozers, I guess. And then fairies if I can. I have one here. I have one fairy. I have a bunch. I farmed a bunch of dark ones or something, but it's still a bunch of farming. Just crazy amounts. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of it for this week. Like, I wanted to show you guys like an earlier game account, because I know some people that follow along here aren't just middle game players, they're early game players that like to just keep up with the account, see where they should be shooting for into the future. And yeah, all the summons that the game throws at you now is just a distraction from what really matters in the game, which is farming runes. Because even here, as a completely free-to-play player, 0 scrolls summoned, I still have to make 50 6-star units. Like, that's like, I don't think anyone's really thought about that. People think it's strange that I haven't summoned scrolls. People want me to summon all the scrolls, and it's like, I have to do all this. I already still have to do 20-something 6-stars. I have to make 50 of them total, because I have to build the BJR5 team as well, and Jean, so I have at least 50, probably more. Riley, if I can get her. I think I'm about to get another Win Frankenstein. I think I can actually build a Riley too, because I was able to get Yeah, because I was able to get 40 pieces here, so now I can get a Riley too. So I have 3 fusions left I have to do. That's a lot of farming. I have these 3 here. Don't know if I'm going to do the Katarina farming. I can use her as a free-to-play Guild War team if I want to. I don't know if I'm going to. I might just not build her ever, and just go ahead and summon the scrolls whenever I'm ready to do that. But yeah, even without summoning scrolls, I still have 56 stars. Like, just think about that for a second as an early game player or a middle game player even. Like, all that farming I have to do, and it's not even like premium stuff other than like the Nana. But yeah, other than this thing here, you know, not a whole lot. If I get a Perna or a Bastet, I might take the Perna or the Bastet over Nana, but otherwise here it's a pretty easy choice. Molong and Zyros are fantastic. Fantastic units. She's great for the leader skill too, but Nana is just obviously a very good unit, something worth doing. I also want to talk about this event as well here, the monster skill level up. This is, you know, they put Lucian here. I don't know why. Lucian is, you can fuse JoJo's for Lucian skill ups, but you don't have to. You can still just upgrade your Lucian here. I know some people are going to say just do the fusing, and it's like, just do what you want. Like, you know, I use Devilmons on my Lucians. I don't have time to sit here and fuse. I have a ton of other stuff to do. He's not even fully Devilmon. I just made sure that the third skill was done. And yeah, but like, you can do Lucian here, but I would recommend doing something else like a Kaki or a Skogul or the twins, because Tyron, you can fuse skill ups for him too. The second awakening monsters, I would strongly recommend Crow. I would strongly recommend Crow. Yeah, I think Crow is probably the best in here. I guess you could do Rauk if you wanted to. Extra damage, extra harmful effect chance here. These you really don't need to worry about for your Trikaru team. The damage is not the biggest deal. If you're running Fight Karu, if you're trying to get that team going, then I would actually skill these up. But like, you don't need to do Bella ever. You can if you want. Like, it helps. 10% extra attack bar recovery is actually pretty huge, but I would just look for damage from this or utility. Like Spectra has 5 skill ups. These two help this go to 75%, which is a huge difference from 50%. Does some damage and you know, whatever here. But yeah, I would probably go like one of the Inigamis. You know, I guess you could do Kali if you wanted for extra damage. I would probably not do that. I was going to look at Vigor. Vigor you can do if you want. This is very helpful to get this skill down. Vigor is a great option for this event, actually, to get this skill cooldown time to 4 turns instead. And then the extra recovery is great. I mean, 6 is a lot of skill ups for a 2A unit. So this is yeah, I would go Crow or Vigor, or maybe in a car or a Rauk or something like that. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's all for this video. Just tons of farming to do. Again, I'm just, like, my brain is completely fried from this, from doing all this stuff. So yeah, anyway, that's all for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, and you're not subscribed, actually, please subscribe. It does help me out a lot. But also about the Jubel thing, if you guys know if the passive can proc multiple times for attack bar increase off of a multi-hit, non-critical hit, please leave a comment down below, because I'm kind of interested, and it might help some other people too. So anyway, yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see everybody next time.